All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I'm going to ask all my drivers out there, and even the riders if they're watching, why are there so many riders that act so entitled? They think the rules don't apply to them, and they can do whatever they want. They think just because they're the consumer that they're ordering a ride that, like these vehicles suddenly turn into theirs, like they just ordered limo service. I don't understand it, like especially about the law. I mean, it's simple. No car seat, no ride. Right now, with everything going on, no mask, no ride. And you can't fit too many more people than the vehicle can hold. You can't shove 6 people into a car that holds 4. I mean, it doesn't make no sense to me. Passengers think they can just eat in your car, smoke in your car, drink in your car. Like, you're just a party car. They order an Uber and Lyft. They're like, woohoo, time to party. I can do what I want. I don't understand it. I don't understand the mentality nowadays. That's right, Dark Road Run. Packs think they own us. They really do. Where's your gum and water? That's right, Seth. Like, hey, you got some snacks? No, I don't have any snacks. Well, why aren't you snacks? Are you Baconator? Yes, Jan. Yes, I am. That is my handle on PS4. But yeah, guys, I don't understand. Yes, there you go, Alex. They're like, I paid for this ride. I can do what I want. No, it doesn't work like that, okay? There are rules you have to follow, people. Okay? Just because you ordered a ride, you're paying money, that doesn't mean that you own us and can tell us everything to do. It doesn't work like that. And then some people will be like, okay, yeah, sure, okay, just shut up and turn left. But you guys understand where I'm coming from. Why do riders act like this? I mean, I even posted a video today, if you guys have not seen it. Driver pulls up. None of the passengers have any mask. And there's a lady sitting out there with like 3 kids. No booster seat, no car seat, no nothing. And then like, oh, I've been doing this all day long. Okay. And do you think that's okay to do? Like, I don't understand that at all. How would you risk your child's safety and everything? That blows my mind. If you know damn well you couldn't get into your car and drive around with no booster seats or car seats for your kids, then why the hell would you expect somebody else to do it? But because you paid? Oh, I paid for this trip. You can do it. No. You want people to do something like that, you order a damn taxi. Taxis can do different things. Some people may say we're taxis, but we're not. Okay? We are not. All right? Mike said Uber drivers are losers. Oh, Mike. That is so funny. But guess what? Without us losers out there, a lot of you losers would not have a ride because a lot of you don't have a car. Why don't you have a car? Loser? I don't know, right? Get a real career. I probably make more on YouTube than you do with your normal career, right? And this is just my side hustle. So that's just funny right there. But anyways, back at hand, guys. I don't understand why there's so many. And that's probably one of those entitled riders right there that we're talking about. That's why he got so butthurt. It was like, drivers are just losers. But you know what? When I need a ride, I'm going to order one up because my broke ass don't have a car. Oh, it is so funny, though. But thank you, Trolley, for making this a little bit more interesting. What's going on, Omar? What's going on, Andrea? What's going on, Tony? Tony. Because I can afford it. There you go, Silvo. But, I mean, I don't understand, guys. Can you guys have any common sense at all to understand how can riders feel this way? I know when I get into an Uber and Lyft, I don't even tell them I'm a driver. I just see what they're do, see how they're going to act and everything else. To me, it's an automatic 5-star ride. You know what I'm saying? Unless something somehow goes south. You start at 5, and hopefully if I get there and I'm alive and everything's good, you end with a 5. It's that simple. Every 4 years, people become more entitled. It's all fake. I mean, that's how it feels like, man. Our generation is just getting dumber and dumber and dumber and dumber. I don't understand. Oh, I don't, Tony. I just think it's funny. Man. Jan, do you remember when we won with MK on Apex? I don't remember exactly when, but I do remember when we play on Apex. What's going on? Not of your business. What's going on, Gary? But I want to know, what are your guys' thoughts out there? Why do passengers act like the rules, the laws, everything does not apply to them as soon as they jump in your car? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand that. They just get in with like eating pizza and stuff. They want to open a beer. It's like, no, can you just jump in your car and open a beer? I mean, if you want to try to get away with it, I mean, sure, I guess. But it's insane. It's insane the amount of entitlement that riders think they have. And that's right, Jonathan, because there is no consequence. That is absolutely right, because they do know that what? They can just make a false report. If something comes on them, what happens to them? Their rating drops down. They make a new account. That's the worst case scenario for them, is they have to create another account to get rides, because a lot of drivers are smart. And if a rider falls too low, like a 4.6, 4.7, a lot of drivers will just let that thing roll on through. They won't even accept it. And that's right, Beth. You can't fix stupid. Hallelujah. You can only smack-a-bitch it. But yep, a lot of riders think the rides are free. Yeah. You hyped for PS5? It's okay. You already have given them a smack of it. Your head, be ready to execute one in reality. Nah. I don't need to get all physical with them. But I just don't understand how stupid. It seems like each year goes by and the riders just act like they've never learned. Some people be like, oh, I've taken Ubers and Lyfts all the time. Then you should know what to do and what not to do. Okay, maybe those drivers, I don't know, maybe they were too scared to speak up or something. I don't know. But I'd be damned if you're going to get in my car, disrespect me, think you're taking control of everything, bitch and complain I ain't got no snacks or drinks for you, and think that's cool. I don't understand. Or sit there and be like, like my vehicle, I can hold 7 people plus me. Okay? So I'm like the extra XL. But you can't pull up 8, 9 people and stuff and be like, oh, can we fit in? Or if they order me an Uber X and they think they're going to get slick and I just have them change it afterwards. But sometimes, before I knew I could have it changed, I would sit there and say, no, you can't get in my car. You have to re-request the ride. They're like, oh, but you have room. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to get paid Uber X rates when I have an Uber XL and you have 5 people. And right now, if it's more than 3 people, you got to technically order an XL. Because that front passenger seat has to stay empty, which a lot of drivers, including me, are happy with. Simple fact of, not a lot of drivers, there's no need for someone to sit directly next to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I don't like them having any access to my steering wheel at all. Is Uber Comfort any better than X? Uber Comfort is pretty much an Uber X ride that is a bigger vehicle so that way they can get paid more. That's all it is. And yes, there you go, Seth. Don't give PAX your aux cord to play crap music. They don't need to control your music at all. And do not let them say, oh, I can Bluetooth in. Okay, because if they Bluetooth in, there's programs out there and stuff that people can hack those type of things, and anything you have attached to that can be hacked, and you don't want to deal with any of that headache, okay? There is no need for anybody to have to play certain things or whatever in your car. If you want to allow that, that's cool, that's on you. But there's no need. All right, if you say no, it's just no. It's plain and simple. If they want you to change the station or something, you know what? You can change station. That's cool. But there's no reason for anything out of the normal to happen. All right? And yes, and if you don't have a car seat, you don't have a booster seat, or people even get mad at people that won't load their groceries and stuff for them. It's like, that's not my job description. You want me to pick up all this stuff and do everything else, and that's not what I have to do. A lot of people can't lift stuff. All right? So just because they order a ride, it's like, we're not valets. That's pretty simple. I like to think people would understand that by now. And that's why I tell my drivers, don't take crap from anybody, but obviously use common sense and don't try to start it. But don't let people walk all over you. All right? You just can't do that, because then they're going to continue to think that they can do that to the next driver. And that's why you guys always hear, what's the famous line, guys? The last driver let us do it. The last driver. Oh, I hate that last driver. And yes, James, that's why a lot of people do food delivery. So many people have gotten pissed off at riders and everything else, and especially right now, they can't even wear a mask, and they want to give you crap about that. That just blows my mind right there. Like, wear a mask. Right now, like in Jersey, you have to wear a mask to go into any store. Okay, so just think of it like that. And you would think you'd want to protect yourself when you get into a random stranger's car, to wear a mask. Is it really that hard? If anything, I think the drivers really shouldn't be having to wear masks, because I just don't think it's safe. There's already been lots of accidents of people crashing because somehow they were too stupid. How do you crash your own car driving by yourself with a mask on? Like, why do you think you need a mask on if you're driving by yourself? But hey, some people are dumb, and if all of a sudden you can't breathe, I would just take off the mask so I could breathe. But anyways, If it's policy, that's what you have to do, guys. The riders need to understand that. The only policy I do not stand by is that you can't protect yourself. As long as you are following the local state and laws, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to weapons and stuff, drivers need to protect themselves by any means necessary, because Uber and Lyft don't give two craps about you. And if something happens to you, all of your family's going to get is a canned message saying, we are really sorry for this and we are working with law enforcement. It's just going to be some BS line, okay? So it's better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6 any day of the week. So that is the one policy that I do not agree with, is that you can't protect yourself. Supposedly you can have mace or pepper spray and maybe a taser depending on your state. But that's why I tell you guys, if you guys are really stressed and worried, Ozium. Ozium right here, guys. This is the best protectant against anybody. I'm telling you that right now. Someone starts going crazy in your car, it doesn't matter if they're in the back of the van, in the way back row. I sprayed this one time. This stuff is so strong, it'll make you choke if the windows are down. So if you spray this in someone's face or in their eyes, woo, they're going to have a bad night. I'm telling you that now. But anyways, back to, and by then, that still, I guess, goes with the story of, usually the riders would have had to do something or say something at that time for a driver to go that far. But anyways, it just makes you wonder, what the hell happened to everything that riders just think everything's just supposed to be handed to them? Should we get out of the door? Should we open the door for them too when they get in? You know what I'm saying? I mean, thankfully for me, I guess I press the button, so I do give them that service, and the doors open right up and they get in. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, if I don't feel like loading your luggage or groceries that day, then I'm not going to do it. I mean, that would just be, how I would like to think drivers will think. Now, for me personally, I will load stuff because I don't want them screwing up my vehicle. Okay, but there are drivers out there that can't. They have back problems, they're retired or whatever the hell, and they just can't lift anybody else's stuff. But I've seen riders will sit there and get pissed off at them. The video I got coming out tomorrow from one of my other friends' channels, you're going to see this lady went off on him because he ain't help with the groceries. Like, it's raining and stuff out there. If I don't want to get out there and get wet, I ain't going out there to get wet. That's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? I have to deal with you for 10 minutes. I have to stay wet in my van for the next 5-6 hours. It ain't gonna happen. But that's right, Beth. Welcome to the new reality. That's exactly how it is. Just like that one video I posted too, of the Lyft rider that got pissed off that the driver wouldn't wait 15 minutes. We don't have to wait 15 minutes. We don't have to make multiple stops with you. We don't have to do a damn thing except get you from point A to point B safely. If we want to make that pit stop in between, that's on us. If we don't want to, that's where your ride ends. It's very simple, okay? It really is. If some lady yelled at me for not helping, that's called have a nice day. Good luck with your next driver. I mean, that's true. Wait till you guys see the video I posted. I'm going to post tomorrow, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But even the video I did today, you can't have 5 people trying to get into a Lyft Plus, or a Lyft Normal or Uber X, and you're not going to shove extra people. You're not going to sit them on your lap and everything else. Oh, don't worry. I'll take the responsibility if something happens. Nothing will happen. It's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Did you suddenly become a fortune teller? Shit. Why don't you give me the Mega Million numbers while you're at it? I mean, come on now. Anything can happen to anybody at any time, and that's what drivers need to understand. Don't let these riders push you around and get over on you. It's not cool. And if they refuse to leave the car, guys, take your keys out to your ignition, get out your car, call the police, have them deal with it. Or for me, I would get out of the car and spray some Ozium in here just to piss them off, because that's going to get you out of my car. No matter what, if I spray that Ozium, you're going to get out. You're going to get out. And it's all legal. Perfectly fine. That's air freshener, baby. Try to use that against me. Who is your insurance with? USAA. I have USAA. I have rideshare insurance for New Jersey, which was actually cheaper than my normal insurance I had back in Florida. So I was happy about that. You have the right to not or to do every little thing they want. That is exactly right, James. But they expect, you know what I'm saying? I've had passengers get in my car and be like, oh, wow, nice car and everything. Do you have any waters? My other drivers had stuff, and then I'm like, no, you ain't getting no water for me, bro. Like the water I have in here, that's for me. You live in New Jersey? Yep, that's right, Derek. I am New Jersey, the Jersey Shore. That's why I'm waiting for all this face mask and crap to go away, because it's picking up. It's summertime. I'm in South Jersey. This is where it starts to surge and you get some money. And I want to try it out and see what's going to happen here. You know what I'm saying? This would be my first summer in New Jersey. But since everything's going on and whatnot, I ain't going out there right now. I am not risking it at all, especially having to deal with this damn face mask stuff. This does not happen. Not happening. Did you ever give Snooki? No, I haven't done any of those. I hope I do, man. Let me tell you what. If I give anybody famous like that a ride, I'm definitely going to be like, yo, let me put you on dash. You know, let me post some of that footage. But then again, I'm in a one-party consent state now, so I don't have to ask anybody jack. And that's why some people were wondering about my other video I had posted before about the passenger was in the back seat, and then all of a sudden, 10 minutes after the ride started, he's like, hey, I don't like that dash camera on me. I'm like, what? Okay, get out. That's very simple. People don't understand. In a two-party consent state, both people have to know that they're being recorded, okay? And that's why a lot of people have signs. Like, I still have a sign on my window. One-party consent state, only I need to know you're being recorded. That's it. And you don't like it? Get another ride. Kick rocks. That's right, James. But that's what I'm telling drivers out there. Please, do not let these entitled SOBs walk all over you, because it's just not, it's not fair to you. You don't get paid enough to deal with this crap. And they shouldn't be acting like that. Don't let them have a big ego and everything else, thinking they can just do and say what they want because I paid for this ride. Your $10 ride don't mean jack diddly squat. Okay? If you can't be a decent human being and have respect for somebody else's vehicle and, you know, while you're in there, then you can just kick rocks. You can join Aphrodite and the goddess of walking and just keep on walking on by. All right? You can let the next driver. But that's what I'm telling you guys. The only way to stop hearing the last driver let us do it is for all the drivers to stop letting it happen. And especially with this no mask thing right now. Okay? Yep, that's right. These kids, they're like little kids. It's like they don't understand the word no. No? You mean you can't take me through the drive-thru? There's only 8 cars in front of you. You can't take me? Like, no, not at 2 o'clock in the morning when it's surging $10, $20 plus. Do you cover seats with plastic? No, I don't. I have thought about getting some covers, but no, I don't. Because thankfully for me, I'm smart. Like I said, if I think you look sick, you're holding the bucket. And you don't want to hold the bucket, then bucket, you can walk. I don't care. But no, that's why I say puke bags and buckets are great, guys. And of course, mine is sponsored by Lyft. But yeah. So no, I don't do that. But I do recommend people have floor mats. I need to get some floor mats now that I'm up here at the Jersey Shore and stuff with the snow and whatnot. Yeah, because those I forgot the name of them, Weather Track or something. Those floor mats are pretty good. I'm going to have to get some of those. But can you guys, Weather Tech, thank you. Do you know how many 5 stars it takes to erase a low rating? Well, after what, every 500 ratings I'm pretty for 500, it's supposed to reset. But usually it'll take like 25 stars to erase the one star or something. And that's right, English Hedgehog, all drivers should be consistent. Riders lie about everything. And they sure do. They sure do. All right, Prune Picker, thanks for stopping by. But yeah, guys, that's right, Andrea, it is 500, okay. That's what I thought. But yeah, please do not let riders walk all over you guys, okay? They want to act entitled, they can act entitled while they're walking, you know, complaining, bitching and moaning that they don't have a ride. That's what they can do. They can kick rocks, all right? They may be the consumer, but the power is not always in the hands of the consumer once you jump into our vehicles and start acting like a prick. That's just how that goes, okay? Don't jump into anyone's car and think that you can just do whatever you want to do. Yes, the storm is coming, Derek, and that's why I'm trying to hurry this up so I'm not stuck in the car. But yes, guys, everyone needs to respect each other. But riders, when you get into somebody else's vehicle, just because you're paying $5, $10, $20, don't think you're the boss. Don't think you're a big shot and can act like a total jerk to your driver and that it's okay. Because guess what? It's not. And you will get canceled on. You will get kicked out mid-trip, and you will be left there pounding sand, being upset, whining and moaning, and no one's going to care. No one's going to care. You drove up and there's multiple people standing on the side of the road and they expect you to know exactly who they are. Yeah, that too. Riders don't even pay attention. They have everything they need to know in their hand. They don't even pay attention. And please, drivers, the #1 best advice ever is when you pull up at all, keep your damn doors locked. Always keep your doors locked. Crack the window. Say, are you looking for an Uber or Lyft, and what's your driver's name? That's the best thing and the only thing you really have to say. Because if you say their name first, don't say their name first, guys. So many people do that, but don't do that. They could just trick you. You don't want to deal with that headache either. But yes, always lock those doors, roll the windows down. If they can't get into your car, that's half the battle right there. That's it. But all right, guys, let me know why you think these riders think they can do whatever the hell they want whenever they want because they got a cheap ride. Let me know down below because it's raining. I gotta go. All right, guys, be safe. Use common sense. Don't take crap from anybody, but obviously don't be the one to start it as well. Get your money. Stay safe. Above all, stay safe. And until next time, guys, be respectful or kick rocks. Peace out, everybody.